Hey everybody, welcome to another gameplay and commentary video. This time I am bringing you a Halo Wars gameplay. Halo Wars just came out for backwards compatibility a couple days ago, so I am technically playing it on my Xbox One, and it is pretty cool. Um, Actually changed it, but we're gonna do some multiplayer. Just a quick warning to anybody watching this right now. This video might be a little long, even if I just play like 1 or 2 games, because that's how Halo Wars games usually go. Usually last for, at least for me, they last for about at least a half an hour. Sometimes they'll last an hour. So this might be a pretty long one, just because of how long the game itself will last. Pretty much almost like playing a what's it called? A game of Warzone on Halo 5. Like that, the thing for that is unlimited. So unless you get a certain amount of points in a certain time, then the game is like gonna take a long time to end. But here, I know it's not gonna broadcast my game chat, and I don't want to be like awkward talking in the game, and like somebody in the game chat's hearing me like, what the hell is going on? Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay. We're gonna do 3v3, and my character is gonna be Anders. For those of you who don't know much about this game, it's basically another another Halo game. And it came out either just before or just after Halo 3. I don't really remember. But it's kind of another prequel game. It takes place even before Halo Reach. And it just kind of follows the story of this one UNSC ship and its crew, the captain, the sergeant, and the professor. And it follows the story of the previous arbiter before Del Vladimir, I think. I'm pretty sure he was the last arbiter. Like the arbiter before Del Vladimir, the one in this one. I'm pretty sure he's the arbiter before Del. But anyways, and it also follows the Prophet of Regret, because that was the prophet that was in charge of invading these human worlds, and the two basic human worlds we're covering in this game, or that the game is covering, my bad, are Harvest and what was the other one? Harvest and Arcadia, I think. Harvest and Arcadia. But then it ends up on like a Forerunner world, and the aliens, the Covenant, try to like activate something, and I mean, I don't want to spoil it too much for people who haven't played the game. So if you like want to get the game and play the story mode, I'd recommend it. Even if you don't like the game play itself, like the multiplayer or whatever, at least get it for the story mode, because Halo Wars 2 is coming out next year, and if you're gonna get that, you wanna get the first one and like try to catch up with it. I know it says 0 players online right now, but before on the 360, like it got glitched out, and it would always say there was like at least 900 and something players online or 100 and something players online, one of the two. And even though it says 0 players online, that might just mean there's not that many players on here, but I mean there's enough for at least 6v6 matches. It might just take a while just to find the match though, actually. I was actually finding some pretty good yesterday when I first started playing. Come on, I just need 3 more people. Okay, just waiting for the match to start now. I don't know why it's taking this long to start the match. I wonder if I should like try to back out or something. Yeah, I think the game just got stuck, so I'm gonna back out. Try it again. Jesus, it might just take an hour alone just to find the actual match. For time's sake, I'm just gonna try to at least play 2 games. There we go. Yeah, I guess it just got stuck. But yeah, just because of how long it's taking to find it. I mean, I was playing the other day and it wasn't taking as bad. It was actually doing pretty good. But anyway, guys, yesterday was a pretty fun day actually. Actually had a little party celebration going on. You know, as I said in I think it was in my Dragon Ball Z video. Last week it was my birthday, and I was doing like a whole bunch of family stuff that week. But this weekend I had a free weekend, so I invited a couple of my old high school buddies over, and we all chilled, played some video games. I was trying to get them to play some of the games that I had, but it was either we were rotating on Black Ops, and I mean that was pretty much it, except for like playing Halo a little bit here and there, but that was pretty much it. Ah, I hate when people quit. At least it wasn't somebody on my team.
Your team is victorious.
Oh wow, okay. Yay, I won! Jesus, I hate when that happens. The whole game just decides to lag out. Or people quit. Anyways, let's try it again though, guys. Chances are most likely gonna end up getting stuck with the same people who just quit. I didn't really pay attention to gamer tags, so I don't know if any of those gamer tags are familiar or not. Okay, here we go. Alright.
All units.
Moving out.
Where am I? Am I in the center? Oh, I'm black. Oh, okay, I'm all the way in the back. Awesome. It's actually better. See, the objective in this game type is to basically just, you know, build up your base, your forces, upgrade your units and stuff. As you can see, I got a Warthog. Right now it's a Scout Warthog, but if I upgrade it once, then it'll be a turn Warthog. Upgrade it again, it'll be a Warthog with a, like a guy in the gunner position with a, I mean a guy in the passenger position with a grenade launcher. If I upgrade it again, it'll be a Gauss Hog. In order to get the upgrades, I need to have, well, for the UNSC faction, I need to have 2 reactors, and then I need to upgrade reactors to both level 2, so I'll have level 4 reactors. And you can tell when you have level 4, because if you notice at the top of my screen by my minimap, the people sign shows how many vehicles or people I have out. And right now it just shows I have 1. That's the Warthog. But some units, like the tank, may be worth like 3 people. So it kind of consumes your units based when you use units more than a certain number. I mean, you could upgrade to get more, but it only gives you like 10 more for people. And then, what's it called? And then as you can see, that's my supplies going up right there. In order to get those, you need to get these supply pads. And same goes for Covenant characters when you're doing this, but each character has a different ability, and sometimes they'll have special units. Like right now, I'm playing as Professor Anders, and for me, I get a Gremlin unit, which pretty much is like basically, it's kind of like the plasma pistol of Halo Wars, really. That's the best way I could describe it. I'm just filling up my first base with nothing but supply pads and reactors. That actually is a pretty good method when you're trying to just get shit right away. But another thing I have specific is my air units. Because I'm Anders, you know, I'll have Hornets. Every character has Hornets, but because I'm Anders, for my final upgrade for my Hornets, they'll turn into these vehicles called Hawks, and they'll They're kind of be like,
Supply pad.
they're kind of
complete.
like Gauss hogs in the sky, pretty much. Like, that's the best way I could describe them. They're like pretty much like flying Gauss hogs. And then I have my barracks to call in my infantry units. I have Marines, flamethrowers, and Spartans. Then vehicle depot, tanks, and these two vehicles that aren't commonly in other Halo games, which is a Cobra and a Wolverine. Wolverine is anti-air, and Cobra is anti-vehicle. Field armor, you just buy upgrades for certain things, and for each leader they get a certain ability. If you press up on the D-pad, you'll see you have the ability to transfer your units to certain parts of the map, launch a disruption bomb down, which, like, when you're in the middle of a battle and somebody's trying to use like one of these abilities, then it prevents them from doing so. Then you have the heal and repair option, which heals your units. And since I'm Anders, I have the cryo bomb option, which means I get to freeze units. This is more effective against air units because it just takes them down right away. Now, who quit? Guy on the other team. Awesome. As I'm talking to you guys, I'm trying to let my money stockpile up so that way I could buy stuff quickly.
Supply pad upgrade. Supply pad upgrade. Supply pad upgrade.
Let's see. What else?
Supply pad upgrade.
For the two other UNSC characters, I'll try to explain that to you right quick since I'm probably going to be using Anders for the remainder of the video. Sergeant Forge, he's the, like, Anders is the more of like the light personnel. Like, she's more like fitted for light combat. But as an added bonus to Anders, she also gets price reduction and upgrades. Like,
Turret
usually,
complete.
well, actually that usually stays at 500 when you're about to buy a second one, but a lot of the upgrades, like this one, it would actually be 500 instead of 250. And then its next upgrade would be like 400. Well, its next upgrade is going to be 400, but it's actually like 800 with other characters.
All units.
See, the orange guy was trying to launch a scouting party, so he sent his Warthog over here. And I forgot what I was just explaining to you guys, to be honest, but Forge. Forge actually, oh, now I remember it was the prices. Forge actually gets like a double in certain things, like certain upgrades are like double for him.
Turret complete.
And Cutter, like those, his prices are like usually normal prices for
Reactor
upgrades.
complete. All
Um,
units.
On the move.
see, it's always better to like take bases at the beginning too. On this map, you actually have one free base per person.
All units.
And Forge, for his special units, he gets this thing called a Cyclops, which is pretty much like a giant,
Turret
it's pretty much
complete.
like a marine in a mecha suit that goes around. It's better for like healing bases when your base takes damage, or healing vehicles. Not too effective in combat, and it's kind of slow, but I mean it's a good thing to have. And for Forge, instead of his air units being getting an additional upgrade, the tanks actually get upgraded. Scorpions get upgraded into these units called Grizzlies, which are pretty much like heavier, crazier tanks. It's the best way to describe them. And
All units. Grenadier.
and
Research.
for his special ability, he gets a thing called a carpet bomb, which pretty much releases like
Station
a
upgrade complete.
like an airstrike of missiles down on the enemy. Pretty much more effective against ground units. Now, Captain Colored, he's the captain of the ship in from the story mode. His special units are
Supply pad.
his special
complete.
units are the Marines. They get upgraded to
All units.
hang on, I gotta go help my friend out.
On the target.
They get upgraded to ODST troopers, which you then get the ability, the empty spot between the transport and your special ability, that becomes your ODST units when you're playing as Cutter. So you get to call in ODSTs and just drop them
Enemy
all over the
engaged.
map if you want.
All units.
Ah, Prophet fled.
Rolling.
But anyways, do 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 do. And for Forge, instead
Supply pad
of
upgraded. Supply pad upgraded.
the Gremlin and the Cyclops for the base, you get an elephant. And those of you who played Halo 3 pretty much know what an
Air
elephant
pad
is.
Complete.
For those of you who haven't played Halo 3, it's pretty much like this giant mobile base fortress
Turret
looking
complete.
thing. And the Halo Wars, that's what it's actually used for. You get to like use it around as like a, it's pretty much a giant thing as what it is in Halo 3. Oh, for those of you who haven't played Halo 3 and don't know what the elephant is, if you played Halo 4, it's pretty much like a lighter version of the mammoth. If you know what the mammoth is.
Supply pad complete.
And you get to drive it around, you get to lock it into position, and when you lock it into position, then it becomes a little mini base where you could call units from.
Turret complete.
So like, let's say I'm getting attacked right now, and my base is about to be destroyed, and I have an elephant like all the way over here. I could just lock it down, and even though all my bases are destroyed, the elephant will still count as a base, so it won't kick me out the game. Because once you get your base destroyed, and you still have units out, a timer will count down from a minute for you. Like, it'll give you time to try to rebuild a base and stay in the game.
Turret complete.
No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. That's not what I wanted either. I wanted that. And if you have no units, then you're automatically out after your base gets destroyed. But if you have units, you have like a 1 minute chance to increase that.
Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad upgraded.
And then
Turret complete.
he's trying to tell me something. I don't know what he's trying to tell me.
Field armory complete.
Anyways, where was I?
Prepped and flying.
But I mean, yeah, that's basically for general sense. That's not just for like UNSC characters. That's like the general thing with the game. Like, you get a certain amount of time if you have units out. But yeah, if you have the elephant, it's pretty useful for when you're, like, let's say you've been
Barracks
destroyed.
complete.
You could just like launch a fucking full Marine invasion force and just fucking go all out. Surprise them. But Covenant characters actually a lot more different. They don't get price reductions, and they don't really have too many special units. The Arbiter, you can play as the Arbiter, a Brute
Adrenaline
Chieftain,
research.
and the Prophet of Regret. Prophet of Regret. Now for these characters, you actually get to like have those characters out in the field. Like, as you've seen the Prophet, I'll have him running around. Or if you have the Arbiter, you have the Arbiter. If you have the Chieftain, you have the Chieftain. They have an ability that's similar to this, but you don't have to bring up your D-pad to activate it. You pretty much just have to like select a
Chain gun
unit,
researched.
like kind of how I'm doing, and you'll activate it by pressing the Y button. Oh yeah, I forgot. Cutter's special ability is pretty much a Mac Blast. You get to launch a Mac Blast from space.
Cryo bomb.
And if you have the
Martin reporting.
field armory, then you get to upgrade your leader's special abilities. But as I was saying, it's different for Covenant. you need to have a temple in order to upgrade their special abilities, and the temple also acts as your reactors for the Covenant.
Spartan
Like
ready to
it'll
go.
you know, it'll just be like bleh, I lost the words. Anyways, the Prophet pretty much gets like a plasma launcher ability, like kind of he's pretty much like glassing everything. Just fucking just tearing shit up from the
Reactor
heavens.
improved.
The chieftain gets like this. He uses his hammer and like creates like this massive vortex that just destroys everything. And the Arbor gets like a rage mode where he just can like just fucking like jump around cutting down
All
enemies.
units.
So it's pretty cool. And then
All units. Reserve.
Where are my Spartans?
Researched. All units.
On the way. Pelicans inbound. Pickup coordinates set.
Neuro-
Right here.
Research.
Freeze them, ice out.
Gauss cannon. Research. Wingmen. Research. All units.
We're going. Got it.
Local units.
Taking command. Give me an order.
Cryo bomb. Improved.
Let's go. I'm on it.
Local units. Local units.
I got him. Hostile targeted. Garrett, disruption bomb out.
All units.
I don't know what my guys are doing. They're not helping out for shit. I'm trying to like help out green and nobody's helping out.
Turret upgrade. All units.
Oh well, I guess he's on his own. I tried to help him. Just pretty much exhausted all of my units. What now? What now? I need to upgrade this thing.
Spartan ready. Horn it up.
Okay. What else? What else? What else?
Reinforcements research.
Spartan, good to go.
Reactor improved.
Put it on station. Spartan ready to go.
I gotta get my guys ready, otherwise they're gonna be on me in like 5 minutes or 5 seconds. My bad. But yeah, I explained the Covenant abilities to you.
Turret improved.
They're pretty much
Turret
only special
improved.
units. Like the Brute,
Turret improved.
he gets 2 special
Turret
units,
improved.
but like the other ones only really have 1. For the Arbiter and the Prophet, for your vehicles you have access to a Ghost. But for the Chieftain you'll have access to a Chopper. For those of you again who play Halo 3, you know what the Chopper is. But for their special units, for like their main base, the Arbiter will have like elite honor guards, or no, the Arbiter will have like suicide grunts. The Prophet will have the elite honor guards, and the Chieftain will have brute special forces.
Chaff pods research.
But yeah,
Local units.
Hitching a ride.
I'm taking command now under Spartan control.
I'll get it.
All units.
Suits me. Taking command.
Oh, no, yellow did a side turn for this guy's base.
Range dropping the cold.
Trying to help him out a little bit. No, there's not much I can do, but you know, gotta do something.
Spartan laser researched.
See, like, I should actually be training, like, tanks or cobras to counter these wolverines. That's the best way to fight them. But the air units move quicker, and if we actually, like, build up some more shit, we might actually be able to do something more. I mean, I don't know why my guys haven't built up their forces. Usually when I have other people on my team, they move hella quicker.
Cryo bomb improved.
Don't need this anymore. Once you get all the upgrades from your field armor, you don't need it. You could just replace it with a supply pad to get more money. I'm just gonna build up my air units as much as possible. Try to help out.
All units.
Ordered attack.
Supply pad complete. Hawk research. All units.
I'm on it.
Local units.
Feeling fine. Send me in. Suit it up.
Trying to help out best I can right now.
All units. Local units. Local units. Local units.
It's weird.
All units.
Oh, there we go.
On station. Spartan ready.
Like for the UNSC, the Vulture, which is pretty much like a fucking crazy ass like air war machine. Vulture is like actually one of the most highest population things. It has a population cap of 6, so you're pretty
Mega
much
barrage
wasting
research.
a lot of space by getting it, but at the same time it can be pretty useful.
Vulture, on station.
Just pretty much wasting my air units right now, trying to get whatever I can.
Local units.
I'll get it.
This vehicle is now under Spartan control.
Hopping on.
Ah, the red guy resigned. Damn.
Hawk, good to go. Hawk up.
If yellow could just keep them distracted for like, or if this guy could just keep them distracted for a bit.
Let's ice him. Cryo bomb away.
Fuck. Well, that wasn't that
Local
helpful.
units.
It's just me and these two guys now. I hate when my whole team quits like that. We could have tried, but
units.
they, I guess, didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Turret improved. Turret improved.
See, the Vulture is actually pretty powerful. It's
Turret
just
improved.
when you got the Wolverines on the field, it's hard to counter them. Oh, and this guy has a Scarab. That's great.
Local units. All units.
On the way.
All units.
Hawk, good to go.
All units.
Changing course.
All units.
I'm there. Roger that. You bet.
Trying to like move him to a safe spot so I can at least keep him alive for a little bit.
Regeneration, healing targets.
All units.
Do. Yeah, I'm pretty much lost. And these guys are pretty persistent.
Loss in
crap.
1 minute unless a base is claimed.
Changing course.
Local
After
units.
these guys right now, they're coming this way. I think they're coming this way. I have 30 seconds to try to find a new
Local
base, so
units.
let's try to
I'm
do
there.
that. Awesome.
Lost timer. Pause.
Flying there now.
Let's see if I can put up an effective resistance. Hopefully I can, but you never know. The game is pretty much hopeless for me at this point, especially with the size of their army. I'm just trying to do whatever I possibly can. Yep.
Lost timer. Restarted.
Fuck.
Local units.
En route.
All units.
Full speed.
Local units.
Roger that.
And I'm out. Just trying to go wherever possible in order to get something accomplished. but that didn't happen. Okay, like I said, that game was gonna be long. I actually didn't think to pause the game to check the time, but here's what I'm gonna do. Just so you could see a little bit of both sides, I'm gonna play as a Covenant this time. I'm gonna use the Arbiter. Try to just kind of show you guys how that is. And just so you know, I actually am trying to win. I was trying to like get my units trained and out there as fast as possible. But as you see, the tide doesn't always turn in your favor when it comes to this game, especially if you have a shitty team. Usually, my team will either be barely doing shit and get wrecked right away, or they like do everything super fast and destroy the team before I even get like remotely ready. But yeah. Now we just need 3 more people. 2 more people. 1 more person. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. There we go. Yay, we found the game. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, this is a good map. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Temple. See, now I can explain the Covenant side to you. The hall is pretty much where you get your infantry. You get jackals, grunts mixed in with elite, and hunters. Factory, you get ghosts, raves. If you're playing as a chieftain, then in place of your ghost, you get a chopper. And you get this other vehicle that's called a locust. For summit, that's your air units.
Complete.
Ooh, my shield generator's done. For Covenant, it's always good to have a shield generator because it prolongs your lifespan. Like, the enemy will have to take out the shield before they could even get to your base and your buildings. The summit that has your air units, it has banshees. These other things that are called vampires, they actually look like a spirit. The thing that drops off the troops in the most recent Halo games. And you get engineers. Engineers come with all Covenant forces and they heal your units.
Shield generator complete. All units.
See, once you build your temple, you automatically get your leader out. I have the Arbiter since I'm playing as the Arbiter.
Heading there now.
I will show you what I meant earlier with his special abilities. Here's the temple. It acts as your reactor. Like if you're playing as the UNC, it acts as your reactor and your field armory. You get to upgrade your turrets like you seen I was doing in the last one. You get to upgrade your population count. And you get to upgrade the Arbiter's abilities.
Warehouse
And you also
complete.
upgrade your temple when you're ready to get, the next level of stuff. So let's see, what are we dealing with here? Alright, we might get wrecked just because of the ranking differences. General is the highest rank you could go in the Halo Wars game, well, at least in this one. I'm a 3-star, he is a general, he's a 1-star, he is a 3-star,
Warehouse complete.
he is a lieutenant, and I forget what this one is. So we're pretty much a little out of our league, just a tad.
All units.
But I mean, maybe we'll get lucky. I don't want to end the last game as a as a failure. But I mean, next time I do a broadcast for this game, who knows? Maybe I'll be winning every game.
Warehouse complete. Warehouse upgraded.
Alright, let's see. Gotta upgrade this next. So I can get more monies.
Warehouse upgraded.
Now, do I upgrade this first? Do I upgrade, or do I get turns? I'll try to get my turns first.
Warehouse upgraded.
Each turn is 250 apiece, no matter who you're playing as and no matter what you're playing as. They're always going to be 250.
Turret complete.
Just waiting for that. Yeah, I don't really understand it. Like sometimes when like people are watching, or like people join my broadcast and then just leave.
Turret
Like
complete.
I don't see why they don't just stay and like either talk about the game. Like at this point, I kind of like I don't even care what they say, even if they're just like talking shit in the broadcast chat room. So far, out of this whole time I've been broadcasting on Twitch, I only get like a couple of viewers. And this whole time I've been broadcasting, like for my Halo Reach video, it was the only one where I actually got somebody in my chat room who actually stayed for a long time and actually talked.
Turret
Or,
complete.
you know, chatted. And it was actually pretty fun. Like, I mean, you know, I was messing around with people on Halo Reach, you know, messing around with my friends, we were playing games, whatever. And I'm actually a fun person when it comes to that stuff. Like, I was interacting
Citadel
with
upgrade
him,
complete.
and if I had more viewers, I would interact with them too. I was actually asking him, like, hey, who should I kill next? Or, you know, who do you want me to see kill? Who do you want to see me kill? How do you want them to die? He was telling me, oh, kill this one with a rail, or not with a rail,
Turret complete.
Halo Reach. He was like, oh, I'll kill this one with like a Spartan laser or whatever, and I was like, okay, cool, done. So, you know, I mean, you could have fun in this. You could have fun in these broadcasts, but, you know, people just don't stay around to actually have the fun.
Warehouse upgraded.
One sec, guys.
Warehouse complete.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Alright. I usually try to just kind of like rush it with this guy too. I'm basically kind of a rusher in terms of upgrades. But when people rush in this game,
Upgraded.
they usually just get a certain unit, a shitload of like warthogs or whatever, upgrade them to their max, like do whatever they possibly can, and they just launch a barrage
Fiendish
of
return
whatever unit.
researched.
For example, warthogs.
All units.
As you wish.
Do.
Defiant Rage research. All units.
I will. Make them suffer. No mercy.
Oh, but yeah, that's another thing I forgot to explain to you guys. Like on certain maps, you have to get rid of certain factions in order to get rid of the base. Like there'll be little AI players running around. Like on the flood map, for example, I had to like you didn't see me do it, but on certain base spots there would have been flood characters where you would have cleared out before you could take a base.
Turret upgraded.
And then on this map, you're actually dealing with like the UNSC's rebel faction. You know, the rebels that are always trying to fight with the UNSC. If you guys are that deep in the Halo lore.
Age of Doubt research.
And on certain other maps, you'll have to deal with Forerunner Sentinels or basically guys like that. On certain maps, you'll actually be able to control certain things. Like sometimes you'll be able to actually buy and control Sentinels, and sometimes you'll be able to like release the flood to go after certain people.
All units.
I'll make them fear me.
Outpost ready. Local units. All units. The base has been destroyed.
Shit, that did not go off for me, guys. Sorry, I got so quiet there. I was focusing.
Turret improved. Turret improved.
Obviously, his chieftain was just a
Turret
little
improved.
stronger than my
Turret improved.
arbiter. And when certain characters have stars over them, it usually means they've been destroying a lot of bases and accumulated a lot of points for certain characters or certain units, which means that because of that, they'll now be a little bit stronger.
Arbiter, ready to kill.
So I'm just letting my points accumulate a little bit before I do anything else. Buy that. Gotta wait a minute to buy that. Oh crap. Okay. As of right now, the best thing I could do is just let my shit stockpile and just kind of wait. I'm trying to save up to get 2 of these, because if you get 2 of these, then I'll be able to wreck the other team. Oh shit, I just realized that the whole other team is Covenant, so they have the option if they wanted to like buy a shitload of scarabs. pretty much the max you could go with scarabs too, because of the population thing that we talked about earlier. So if they are able to get the scarabs out, they'd probably wreck us.
Attacking target.
Yeah, my guys aren't really doing that much right now. They're just kind of chilling. I'm assuming you're trying to do the same thing I'm doing, which is pretty much like build up their shit. If I had like just anything to
Turret
help them out right now, I would, but I'm afraid to do anything because I don't want to get killed right away again. I could probably send my arbiter to go take care of these things. These are the locust units I was talking about. Oh shit, they're coming for me. Oh no, never mind, they were just moving. My arbiter would probably be able to take care of them, but at the same time, I don't really want to like just send them out there right now. I feel bad for this guy because he's kind of getting wrecked. But the other thing that kind of unnerves me a little bit is that black and red were both attacking, but the blue guy is just kind of chilling. So I don't know if he's just building up his shit. He's probably gonna launch a scarab soon, or something else is going on with him. I'm gonna send my arbiter over there. I gotta help him out somehow. Here he comes. Oh crap, here they come. Okay, chill, chill. Okay, for some reason they decided to leave, which is a good thing. Unless they're focusing on orange right now, or they're coming back for me. Either way, let's call my arbiter back here before anything happens. I had him at the back of the base for a bit. Don't need to buy that. 900, that 700, and that 800. Shit.
Age of Reclamation.
900, 700, 800 when I get to it. But after this next upgrade, my arbiter is maxed out. In terms of reactors, as far as you could go with the Covenant, you could go up to 3 reactors. But on certain maps, which actually increases productivity, there might be reactors on the maps. For example, Orange has a reactor right here. Jesus, if they could just survive long enough for me to just get something accomplished. If I could just save up my money now, I could save up for my scarab. But even so, even if I'm able to save up and buy my scarab, that's still quite a bit of money to use. I'm gonna send my arbiter over there to help now.
Ghastly vision research.
See, because now he has invisibility, which pretty much is fully permanent. So he won't be able to be seen or really take any damage unless he starts attacking. But I'm sending him over there right now to kind of see if he could help out.
All units
Into the flank.
My last upgrade for him will just finish, because this is an upgrade for his Y ability. So if it had just finished right before he gets there, it'd be perfect. Which I think that's actually gonna happen. Almost done.
blinding rage research.
I am here.
Okay.
Local units.
Do 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 do. Come on. No, he quit. Gotta recall my arbiter fast.
Local units.
There we go. Well, kind of sucks. I'm definitely gonna have to end it here because I probably hit the hour mark already.
Research.
I don't really know if I did or not, but I probably hit the hour mark already. So, after I lose this one, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end the broadcast here, guys, because I don't want this video to be too long yet again. Shit. I don't want to just resign, but I don't want them to win either.
Local units.
I'll just hide my arbiter all the way
As you wish.
back here.
Your glory.
Maybe they won't notice them. If the scarab could come out in enough time, it would be perfect. That's actually kind of crazy what they got going on over here. They got like they got the blue beam and then they got the red beam right here. It's kind of cool looking. Be a little bit cooler if I wasn't getting destroyed. My scarab isn't gonna make it in time. My shields are draining too fast. Cause I got 2 prophets using their special ability, and then I got a scarab and a shitload of locusts right here. Yeah, I'm done for. I'm just gonna let the clock run out. Just keep my arbiter right here. Not even gonna try to build a base because they have way too much. Can I even use my
All
ability?
units.
Oh yeah, I can. Okay. I mean, I could just like, I'm gonna rush in there at the last second and just use my ability. Try to wreck them. But for now, he's just gonna hide right here. Do do do. 14, 13.
All
Okay,
units.
now it's time to rush in.
As you say.
Oh, here we go.
Local
Perfect.
units.
I could have at least destroyed that base before I ran out. Oh, they were just pretty much taking bases. Okay, the prophets and the other guys were all over here. Oh, they were all going to get themselves healed up. They were like, fuck it, he's not gonna do shit. Damn. Oh well. Well, anyways, thank you guys for joining me yet again. Unfortunately, these battles did not go my way, and this video is probably way longer than it should be, but that's mostly because of the game. But you know, again, thank you guys for joining in, and I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. Next time, it'll probably be better gameplay because I was just trying to like explain to like anybody who hasn't really played Halo Wars before, anybody who's just kind of seen it but like never really gave it a chance. I was just kind of explain like what really happens in the game and like what you kind of do. So next time it'll be a bit better. I pretty much covered everything anyway, so next time it'll just be pure gameplay. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. And I hope you all have a good day. Talk to you later.